Okay, so we're back in game. Now this time what we're going to try and attempt is we're going to try and sneak up on our villager. Of course, we don't have the greatest hide ability, but with luck, she'll be able to hear us and not see us. So we're hoping to see a message from her villager here group of messages. Yes, there we go. I must be hearing things. So she's heard us, but she hasn't seen us. Now, of course, if I walk away and become visible again, I can now walk over and hopefully I should see one of her C messages. There we go, another adventurer blesses us with their presence. So this is her C group of messages, and that demonstrates what happens when an NPC hears and sees you with groups of messages. And of course I can still walk up and click on her and hear other messages. Next we want to demonstrate our kobold. So let's go outside the village here over by that mine and pick a fight with that kobold. And if we're lucky and we win that fight, we'll see another type of message event. So we'll just, I think I'm taking a long way around here. Yeah, let's walk along this road. And hopefully our kobold is right there. Yep, so let's go up there and see if we can get him. Yes, and we see "Avenge me." So that's his death message, or one of his death messages. Again, you know, not such a big deal on a little kobold, but you know, great on a big boss mob. You know, to say some messages or shout some messages when they die. So there's yet another example of how we can leverage the banter messages on another type of event, and that takes care of those events. So we're going to go back into the tool set now and look at one more type of event for bantering, and briefly discuss the others, and have a look at that. So we'll see you again back in the tool set. Okay, so we're back in the tool set one final time, and we're going to demonstrate one more event type for bantering. This time we're going to actually create another creature, and this time it's going to be an undead, and we'll go with a ghast. We'll copy that to the module. Now I'm going to change the this ghast's perception range. I'm just going to do this over on the other screen here, and I'm going to just change that to short, just like I did with other NPCs. There we go, and move that back. And we're going to do this short again because we're not going to actually fight this ghast. We're going to try and get close to it so we can see what it's doing. And we're going to create a new group of messages, and this group is going to be called Sunlight Sucks. There we go. And the message is going to be, no, I can't stand the sunlight, I will return. There we go. A little melodramatic, but there it is. So we'll just have the one message in it for this example. Again, I could have several in here, but we're just going to have the one message and finish. And I've already got him selected, so I'm going to go into his creature blueprint. And this time I'm going to put in an on despawn event of Sunlight Sucks, and 100% chance again. The other events in here, we've gone through the death and the perceptions. These ones are when day and night arrives. Again, useful for villages when you want them to perform some messages when the day or night arrives. These two events use that random delay that we discussed in the configuration screen back in video 1. So that's where these events come in. And again, they all have percentage chances. AI range. This event is only used when you have the Legends AI plugin installed in your module, so that's what that one's for. And again, despawn and spawn. These are actually only available because I have the spawn plugin available. So to actually see what despawn and force despawn do, you're going to want to take a look at what the spawn plugin can do. So when I use the Banter plugin in conjunction with the spawning plugin, I can have creatures despawn at particular times a day, and in this case I'm going to have this ghast despawn at dawn, and when that happens I want him to select something from his Sunlight Sucks group, and it's simple as that. So I'm going to finish, and I'm going to compile all of our scripts because he's brand new. I like doing that anyway, just to make sure. It's amazing how many issues you can resolve just by making sure your scripts are compiled. And we'll open this up so we can spawn him. And we're just going to spawn him over beside this building here. So I'm going to grab another Legends spawn waypoint, and I'll just kind of put him right here. That should do. Okay, and then we'll fire up the spawn plugin and put him on there. And in this one we're going to have him spawn at night and despawn at dawn. Okay, and we're going to finish and save that. So one other thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to, and I'm just going to do it off camera, I'm going to actually change this module's properties so that each game minute is only 1 minute long, and I'm going to probably start it at like 4 in the morning, so I don't have to wait too long to actually see him despawn. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then we'll load it up in game and see what it looks like. Okay, so we're here back in the tool set. As you can see, it's nighttime, and I've set the clock close to his time to despawn, so he should actually be spawned just around the corner here. I don't want to get too close. And what we want to try and do as it approaches dawn, as you can see, we're not quite there. We've got still a bit of a dark red sky, but it shouldn't take too long. And we've got our ghast there, and when dawn breaks, he should despawn. So we're just going to wait for that. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably just mute the audio here and time lapse this so we can make sure that we're not waiting too long. So I'll do that. So dawn is about to set in, and he should be despawning any moment. And with luck, he should say something. Now, in the spawning plugin, there he goes. No, I can't stand the sunlight. I will return. In the spawning plugin, you would have noticed there was a force despawn. That's for when you're in the middle of a fight. If I'm not using force despawn on these guys, I wouldn't actually be able to fight him. He'll not despawn when he's in the middle of a fight, unless I'm using the force. But I didn't want to do that because he'd probably kill me anyway. But there you have it. That's what despawning can do. Again, you can imagine a despawn or even a force despawn during a fight. It can have a creature despawn when the sun breaks, ghosts and things like that, or vampires or whatever. Have them disappear even in the middle of a fight, and have them shout a message as they go, even if you're not defeating them. So that's just another example of how the Banter plugin can add a little flavor. So that's what this one is all about. The entire plugin is just adding flavor to your creatures and NPCs, and that's pretty much it. So again, if you have any questions, take a look at the website or the manual, post some messages in the forums, and you know how to contact me through email or on the website. Alright, thanks, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching.